Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now. After Oceanside residents lost almost everything to Superstorm Sandy, the school district became the community's second home. A year later, we check in to see if the parents are all right.
Every morning they would have coffee for us. They would have snacks. They would tell us to stay if we needed a warm place, a bathroom. Just very warm and, made us feel like we still belonged here, even though we didn't live here.
From the moment you came in the morning, even though you were without a house, you were reminded every single morning and every afternoon that you dropped off and picked up that Oceanside was still your home.
What they did with that Thanksgiving dinner was fantastic. It was just really, it made us feel really welcome and that this community is sticking together. Unfortunately, we're still out of our house. We sold our house, so we now are renting a house. Our kids are established in the schools. We really didn't want to move to another district. We love Oceanside. 90 is a great school. We had a great experience with our older one, and the younger one is in 5th grade, so we want him to stay here.
We stayed in the Best Western in Rockville Center for 2 months, where we slept with our shoes on, I have to be honest.
I remember you saying
And then after that, it was affecting the kids a little bit. It was affecting the kids. It was fun in the beginning. We would go down for breakfast. There were other families there, which was fun. And we felt like we were going to go to Disney for the day because we were all having the continental breakfast, but we were really coming here to 9A. And then after a while, the kids were getting worried. They weren't having play dates. They thought they were going to lose all their friends. And they were getting like anxiety, especially around the holidays.
The best scenario we had was recently getting the architectural drawings of what the home that we're rebuilding will look like. And it's the first time since the storm that my little one did not ask if her room could be built the same exact way it was before. And she was like, I'm sad about losing what we had before, but I'm looking forward to our new lives in this new house. And it was the greatest feeling as a parent that your child's making progress forward.
I think it really hit me when we saw the Army truck and the reserves come down to protect our neighborhood. As we just went in, me and my husband, we threw on the gloves, we're like, here we go again, threw out all the garbage, and once I saw that truck, it hit me. I was like, oh my God, this is real.
All these people are like going through your garbage, picking out all the metal, like before you even have a chance to put your life on your front lawn, they've already picked the metal out, because that's copper.
After the storm, there was a school somewhere, I think it was Ohio, that gave backpacks to all the kids here.
Yes.
And in those backpacks were just like table games, socks, water bottles, stuffed up like they couldn't even zipper them. And there were hundreds of these backpacks that this school packed up from in Washington, whatever. We have 300 kids here.
It was
Every
awesome.
child got a backpack with socks, underwear. Packed up that you could barely zipper it. And I remember my daughter bringing it home. And she was sitting on her bed one day, and she looked at it, and she said to me, Mommy, who did this? I said, I think a school did it. We were very busy with our own things. I said, I think some kids did. She goes, I cannot believe that they took the time. They don't even know us.
My kids were thrown from house to house for like 3 weeks straight.
Yeah.
Okay, they didn't know what bed they were sleeping in.
Right.
They didn't know what family member they were going to be with. They didn't know where they were going, and the backpacks had toothpaste in them, and they had
everything.
Yes, they had
toothbrushes,
teddy bear
and they
that
had
they
a
still
teddy
sleep
bear,
with.
and they had
Yeah.
exactly.
To be in a position from someone that's always given to all of a sudden finding yourself in a matter of a moment being somebody that needs help, that needs to receive.
That's so hard.
It's a
Was
reality.
so
Then when you got
hard
to that point of being
accept.
able to,
Yes.
like, I had a
But it was
situation.
great for the kids though, because I don't think they ever really comprehend when we tell them we're giving this to families that don't have. And they say, okay, Mom, I get it, people don't have. But it's just like we were saying, I hope nobody understands what we've gone through, because you have to go through it to truly understand.
I said, oh my goodness, we have wonderful, practically brand new snowsuits that my children had grown out of. Why don't we run in the house and get those snowsuits? And my daughters were so excited. They ran in, took out the coats and the pants, and we gave it to the National Guard. And they're like, are you sure? You're in bad shape. You need this stuff. I'm like, you know what? We don't need this. Give it to somebody that really does need it. And the girls were like, Mommy, what else can we take from the house? What else can we go get some toys? I said, go ahead, just take whatever wasn't wet. And it was so much fun and so rewarding to give to those who had less than we had.